Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Introduction to Sociology. I will be focusing on social stratification and inequalities. Specifically, I will be going over stratification, inequalities, race and ethnicity, gender, stratification, and social mobility in the United States. Stratification. This slide introduces three primary types of stratification: slavery, caste systems, and class systems. Each form represents a different level of social inequality, with slavery being the most extreme. Understanding these systems is essential for grasping how they have historically shaped societal structures and continue to affect social dynamics today. Socioeconomic status is a critical concept that combines various factors such as income, occupation, and education to classify individuals and families. This classification helps us understand where people fit within the social hierarchy and the resources available to them. Recognizing the nuances of socioeconomic status is vital for addressing social inequalities. Stratification categorizes individuals based on their socioeconomic status, which includes wealth, income, education, race, and gender. This slide highlights the multifaceted nature of stratification, reminding us that these categories are interconnected and can significantly impact individuals' life chances and opportunities. The triangle diagram illustrates the concept of class location, dividing society into three main categories: upper class, middle class, and lower class. This visual representation helps us understand the distribution of resources and opportunities across different social strata, emphasizing the disparities that exist within our society. Social mobility refers to the ability of individuals or groups to move between different levels of the social hierarchy. This slide distinguishes between intergenerational mobility, which occurs across generations, and intragenerational mobility, which happens within an individual's lifetime. Understanding these concepts is crucial for analyzing how social structures can change over time. This slide features a quote from Karl Marx emphasizing the relationship between class position and one's work situation. Marx's perspective highlights how economic structures influence social stratification, suggesting that our roles in the economy significantly shape our social identities and opportunities. Max Weber's contributions to conflict theory are highlighted here, emphasizing that social stratification is influenced by multiple factors, including power, privilege, and prestige. This multi-dimensional approach allows us to understand the complexities of social hierarchies and the interplay between different forms of inequality. Inequalities. This slide discusses how inequalities arise from the uneven distribution of wealth, income, and education, particularly influenced by race and gender. Recognizing these disparities is essential for understanding the broader social context and the challenges faced by marginalized groups. Here, we reiterate that social stratification is fundamentally about the distribution of wealth. The hierarchical diagram visually represents how wealth is distributed across different social classes, highlighting the inequalities that result from this distribution. Race and ethnicity. Race is a social construct rather than a biological fact. The image of diverse hands forming a circle reinforces the idea that race is shaped by societal perceptions and interactions rather than inherent differences. Defining race and ethnic group helps clarify these important concepts. Race is often based on physical characteristics, while ethnicity is tied to cultural or national identities. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for analyzing social dynamics and inequalities. This slide outlines 5 key characteristics of ethnic groups, emphasizing the importance of cultural traits, community, and territoriality. Territoriality, excuse me. That was a tongue twister. These characteristics help us understand how ethnic identities are formed and maintained within society. The definitions of dominant and subordinate groups are crucial for understanding power dynamics in society. This slide highlights how dominant groups maintain their status and the challenges faced by subordinate groups, which often experience discrimination and unequal treatment. This slide defines discrimination in its 2 forms, individual and institutional. Understanding these concepts is vital for recognizing how systemic inequalities are perpetuated in society, affecting marginalized groups disproportionately. This diagram illustrates the systemic nature of racial inequalities, highlighting key factors such as housing and education. This visual representation emphasizes the interconnectedness of these issues and the need for comprehensive solutions to address systemic racism. The consequences of inequality are far-reaching, affecting physical and mental health, nutrition, housing, and education. This slide underscores the importance of addressing these disparities to improve overall community well-being. Gender. This slide defines key terms related to gender, including sex, gender roles, and gender identity. Understanding these concepts is crucial for analyzing how societal expectations shape individual experiences and opportunities. The assertion that gender is a social construct challenges traditional notions of gender. The accompanying cartoon image illustrates the stereotypes associated with masculinity and femininity, prompting us to question societal norms and expectations. Gender role socialization begins early in life and is reinforced through various institutions. This slide highlights the importance of understanding how these processes shape individuals' perceptions of gender and their roles within society. This slide categorizes societies based on their levels of gender equality, illustrating how societal structures influence gender roles. Understanding these dynamics is essential for addressing gender disparities in different contexts. The definition of sexism highlights the systemic nature of gender inequality. The illustration of figures on stairs symbolizes the barriers faced by women, emphasizing the need for societal change to address these disparities. Gender bias is a prevalent issue that affects individuals' opportunities and experiences. This slide's definition prompts us to consider how favoritism can manifest in various contexts and its implications for gender equality. This slide outlines key concepts related to gender inequality in the workforce, including management disparities and the gendered pay gap. Understanding these issues is crucial for advocating for equitable workplace practices. The concept of paid work and family work highlights the dual responsibilities many women face. The sandwich generation refers to those balancing care for both children and elderly relatives, emphasizing the need for supportive policies and practices. This slide outlines various feminist perspectives, each addressing different aspects of gender inequality. Understanding these perspectives is essential for analyzing the complexities of gender issues and advocating for change. Stratification and social mobility in the United States. Let's take a closer look. This slide provides a historical context for social stratification in the United States, highlighting key factors such as colonial foundations and the impact of slavery. Understanding this history is crucial for analyzing contemporary social dynamics and inequalities. The characteristics of different social classes are outlined here, emphasizing the disparities in income, education, and lifestyle. This understanding is vital for addressing the challenges faced by lower classes and promoting social mobility. This slide discusses the roles of race, ethnicity, and gender in shaping social stratification. It highlights how systemic biases contribute to unequal opportunities and outcomes, underscoring the need for equity in addressing these disparities. The disparities between urban and rural areas are highlighted here, emphasizing how geographic differences impact access to resources and opportunities. This understanding is crucial for addressing inequalities in community outcomes. This slide discusses how institutional frameworks, such as education and housing policies, can reinforce social stratification. Understanding these dynamics is essential for advocating for equitable policies that promote social mobility. Cultural attitudes and beliefs significantly influence social stratification. This slide emphasizes the importance of work ethic, perceptions of success, and beliefs in meritocracy in shaping individuals' opportunities and experiences. The impact of economic systems on social stratification is discussed here, highlighting how job availability and wage disparities create barriers for lower income individuals. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for addressing economic inequality. Education plays a vital role in enhancing social mobility. This slide emphasizes the disparities in access to quality education and its impact on individuals' opportunities for personal and professional growth. Economic policies significantly influence social mobility by shaping job opportunities. This slide highlights the importance of equitable job access and the potential negative impact of favoritism in policies on overall mobility. Cultural attitudes towards success and the role of social networks are crucial for understanding social mobility. This slide emphasizes how access to opportunities through social connections can enhance individuals' chances of success. Economic inequality leads to varying levels of wealth and resources among social classes. This slide discusses how imbalances in wealth distribution can create societal tensions and affect community relations. Social stratification significantly affects health outcomes, particularly for marginalized groups. This slide highlights the importance of addressing inequitable access to health resources to improve overall community well-being. Social stratification impacts political power and influence, often benefiting higher social classes. This slide discusses how disparities in access to political processes can lead to policies favoring the interests of the elite. Theoretical approaches to social stratification provide different lenses for understanding this complex issue. This slide outlines functionalism, conflict theory, and symbolic interactionism, each offering unique insights into the dynamics of stratification. And this is a friendly reminder that the three main perspectives in sociology can actually be combined. Give it a try. They do not need to be mutually exclusive. They complement each other very well. That's a wrap. I went over stratification, inequalities, race and ethnicity, gender, stratification, and social mobility in the United States. Peace out, toodles, have a good day. Yo.